Yeah, I thought I'd make this video, guys, about Terry Hall, the lead singer of the Specials. I don't know how old any of you people are out there watching this, but I grew up with the Specials, Madness, The Beat, The Body Snatchers, Bad Manners, all them kind of groups, the two-tone bands, and the Selector, not forgetting the Selector. I just think it's quite sad that he's passed away age 61. I'm only 51, and when I was in about 1978, 1979, I was just a young 8, 9 year old lad. But that music had such an impact on me, and growing up on the streets out there running about with all my skinhead crazy people that I sort of grew up with, mentioning no names. It's really sort of touched me, the fact that he's passed away, and obviously all them sort of singers have got 10 years on me. Some of them have got 20. But I guess slowly they'll all pass away. Anyway, I thought I'd make this video, go through a couple of records, my favourite records, and probably your favourite records of the Specials. Anyway, this video is for Terry Hall, and all you rude boys and girls out there. How about that? Only me again. I just thought I'd talk a bit more before I get the records out. Talk a bit more about the area that I come from, and the village that I've grown up in, that I'm still in now, in the same house after 51 years, believe it or not. Anyway, when I grew up, there was a disco we had, a bit of Adlo legend really, Bunt Fairweather. We used to have Bunts discos back in the day, which was the only really kind of disco or whatever that happened in our area, in our village. And that's where I was first really exposed to the two-tone music, and that's where I developed my love for my favourite tune, my favourite two-tone tune. But we'll come on to that in a minute. But sadly, Bunt and Jill and, well, just some Adlo legends really, just not here anymore. They've all passed away, sadly, within the last few years, my dad included. But anyway, these everyone sort of knew everyone, knows everyone sort of in our village, or how it was back in the day. It was a very sort of strong community spirit. All the kids hanged about together and different gangs and that out there. But at the end of the day, everyone was together. There was a togetherness. But anyway, I thought I'd make this video. Obviously, it's about Terry Hall, but I'm going to, well, as I just went on there, I'm waffling a bit now. I went on about Bunts discos because it deserves a shout, really, to be honest with you. Back in the day. Not too sure what year they started in. I was just a young boy when I started going to them. Went on for many a year. Many a year they went on for. I might have to ask Jace or Jamie if they can actually remember the first time when they started having them sort of discos. But commonplace growing up when I was a youth. Obviously, we don't have nothing like that anymore, community-wise. Maybe I should get out there and blast out Ghost Town. Who knows? Anyway, this is a bit about the old Bunts discos up the Adlo Village Hall back in the day. When that day was a very, very different place than what we're living in today. In fact, society was a completely different place. Anyway, the first tune is probably, probably had my cousin Wayne playing it, um, which is this one, guys, which is just an absolute banger, which is basically the first record to come out on two-tone. What we're looking for here, guys, is this is my two-tone treasures pack, by the way. Here we go. Check that out. Gangsters, eh? That's probably the beginning of that. Just got me hooked. Not that anybody really needed any hooking to get into this kind of music. Absolute classic. 1979, eh? 1979. I was only born in 71. And again, you grew up quite quickly back in them days. Let me tell you. Anyway, what I might do, guys, is just fire the deck up. Just thought I'd show you that one. I'm just going to put that one, I might play that in a bit, so I'll just put that down there. Madness. On my radio, Selector. Too Much Pressure. Going to see them this year, guys. Nightclub Specials. That's a good tune. Message to You, Rudy. That's one of my favourites. Rico. And Rico there. Produced by Elvis Costello there. In fact, Elvis Costello, I think he put a couple of tunes out on two-tone, Elvis Costello. In fact, I think Elvis Costello might have been one of the very early artists to come out on now. Because also who nearly was on two-tone was UB40 from Birmingham and Dexys Midnight Runners. But they thought it was just going to be a flash thing. So they didn't join. But obviously I'm sitting here 40 odd years later doing this. So it clearly lasted. Too Much Too Young. Absolute classic. Especially the B-side. Guns N' Roses. I mean, what's on the B-side? The Skinhead Symphony, all them ones. In fact, that's probably my favourite bit of music. I'm just pretty gutted that I'm never going to be able to see the specials. Obviously, I'm doing lots of gigging now. Now I'm on my meds. That's why I thought I'd get Madness in before Suggs is no longer with us. Selector, Body Snatchers, Special, Stereotype, International Jet Set, and obviously you get down here to the classic Ghost Town. In fact, I think that's a good. All of them tunes are good. And they're basically the singles that are in my pack there, my two-tone pack. Up here, as you can see, I've got some more specials records, singles. These are all quite original Ghost Town. All sorts going on, guys. Got some pictures picture this up here, look, David Bowie. Oh, here we go, look. Gangsters, original that is, original 1979, Gangsters. Original copy. Because that other copy in that book, that's a rework. That's had a rework and had a revamp. But if you want to go original, so there's another one. In fact, I'll have to cut it out for Facebook reasons, but what I'm gonna do, guys, is have a bit of Skinhead Symphony. What do you reckon? What I'll have to do is cut the volume down, otherwise the old Facebook police will be getting me. Anyway, guys, I'm going to sit here and enjoy this one. Anyway, on to my favourite. In fact, we can do that at the end. In fact, I'll fit that in now quick. My favourite two-tone record. Obviously, I'm a big Beat fan. Ranking Roger and the Beat, Mirror in the Bathroom and all that business. But I've got to say, my favourite tune, which is the one I used to hear at Bunce Disco, and it's an absolute cracker, which is the Beat's first tune that come out on two-tone of the Beat. What we're looking at, guys, is Ranking Full Stop. I just absolutely love that. No matter where I was, obviously at the discos, used to be outside running about, and it was all sort of hyperactive, the part of the discos. Very sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? High energy. But anyway, wherever I was, as soon as I used to hear the beginning of that was it. I just used to run in there, in the hall there. Tears of a Clown. Anyway, that's my favourite one. Take a look at some albums of the specials I got. Obviously I went to, so I'm recording something over here. In fact, I'm recording that B-side of the specials there. But I can't. Can't really have it up a lot. Anyway, on my Manchester trip, guys, to see the Beat, I managed to pick up the Coventry Automatics, look, which is basically the specials before they were the specials. They weren't a ska band, they were actually a reggae band, and pretty damn good one, I must say. I'm a massive reggae fan as well, but these versions just blow me away. Proper good reggae music, definitely. Hang on, guys. Anyway, on to the next one. So I'm sorting this out. The next one I also got up in Manchester, which is this. I've got to say that one's always sold out down my way. So is this one. Specials live at the Moonlight Club. This is on two-tone. And this is obviously after they've turned sort of into a ska band. In fact, this was recorded a week before Gangsters came out. I've been reading up on the back there. I'm no specials expert either, guys. I don't claim to be sort of no specials expert, but I'm a bit of a Beat expert. But to be honest, I'm becoming a bit of a specials man. Obviously, on the way to Rankin Rogers' memorial concert, well, 2 days before, Terry Hall's passed away, and it's just obviously they've played together. They were pals. In fact, Rankin Roger nearly joined the specials. Crazy. That's another story. Or I might have already told that story. I don't know. But yeah, got right into the specials, and I've got to say, brilliant. So I'm still waiting for this to finish, guys. We will get there. YouTube can't possibly guess what that is. Anyway, the next one I'm going to jump onto after this is an album that the specials is on. Anybody that remembers the Dance Craze album, hang on guys. There we go. Just dish that over there. Yeah, anybody who remembers the original dance? In fact, they're bringing out a new one this year. A free disc vinyl thing. But this is the original. All the two-tone bands there: Bad Manners, The Beat, Body Snatchers, Madness, Selector, and the Specials. The Best of British Ska. And this is an original copy, which go for quite a bit of money now. Concrete Jungle, Mirror in the Bathroom, Lip Up Fatty, Razor Blade Alley, 3 Minute Hero, Easy Life, Big Shot, One Step Beyond, Ranking Full Stop, Man at CNA, Missing Words. Quite easy. Good tunes on there, man. In the London Violence, Night Boat to Cairo, Too Much Pressure, and ended up with Nightclub. That's on the two-tone label. Yeah. And now we come to my last bit of vinyl by the specials, which is kind of a bit more special to me because obviously I'm in medication a year now, but what first started getting me back into the specials was I bought this was the first buy of last year of that big £1,000 plus Spurge. It has to be that, doesn't it, really? The Ghost Town 12-inch. Mastered at Abbey Road Studios, which is the same place my mum recorded in the 1950s. Ghost Town, eh? It's quite ironic that the state the country's in now is getting a bit like how it was when this was released. Oh, I forgot this. I keep forgetting this one. This is a 10-inch version of Ghost Town, the demo, which is basically Jerry Dammers on the home organ. Anyway, guys, let me know what your favourite specials tune is anyway in the comments. So I'm in the music room at the minute. As you can see, I'm starting to move things back up here slowly. Just gonna wire up this little deck. Got this JVC one here, look. Slowly starting to move some records back up. Got records everywhere, guys, at the minute. Redoing everything in here. Watch out, record store day, guys. You know the specials are probably going to come out with something special. Don't know what they should do, really, as a tribute to Terry Hall. Got to roll out the red carpet, really, haven't you? Obviously, I'm quite into these two-tone limited edition ones, special presses. But I don't know what you'd do to mark Terry Hall's passing. Don't know, special. Got to be the first album, isn't it? Really, specials. They already re-released that on a rework, I think. I'm after the white copy of that, which I haven't found yet. Anyway, whatever you're doing, guys, have a great start to the year. Just remember, it can only get better.